ShreddersDeli.com.
Welcome, everybody. Time again for the PM show with Larry and Nancy Manetti. What's up, guys?
Hey, guys, we're back, and what a trip we had. Hello, Eric, Uncle Will.
Well, you had a week hiatus, of course, filming for this very popular TV show on TV, Hawaii Five-0. You've been doing this thing.
Yeah, well...
That's not why we were there.
Really? Oh, you weren't doing filming this time?
Well, anyway, yeah,
Oh, okay.
we were there for
Well, we
work,
were there.
but
it's business. Business.
But we used it for a vacation, too.
Oh, of course.
And while we were there, we had just a great time, fellas. And I'm going to spend a little time to tell you. We did, while we were there, we did a personal appearance. And we showed up for the Magnum helicopter that has been redone.
Oh,
What's the word? Revamp, Will?
Restored.
Yeah, that's the people were on, right? She called in. So
Yeah.
the company.
So,
I remember
so,
that.
I mean, I was flabbergasted, and I
Excuse you.
I drove in one of the Ferraris from the show,
Oh, how cool.
and Roger Mosley, who's been on our show, TC, and we said hi, and I have to tell you something. This Paradise Helicopter Company,
Oh, they're the best.
fantastic, and they're on all the islands, and I highly recommend anybody that goes to Hawaii has got to take a trip on Paradise Helicopter.
Oh, wow.
It is really something.
Now, they could take you up to the volcanoes and all
They
that
take
stuff.
you above the volcanoes.
The waterfalls. I mean, you
it's-
see it
it's-
from a bird's eye view. It's
Yeah,
fabulous.
but you really get to see how beautiful Hawaii is.
Oh, that's awesome,
And,
guys. Wow. Did you guys
you know-
stay at the beautiful Hilton Hawaiian Village?
We
while you were
did,
down
and
there?
that was my next thing.
Yeah.
You know, after almost 9 years being there, Nancy wasn't, the biggest fan to go there because our son was a little baby. She was stuck with the kid and did nothing but walk
What do you
around
mean
the mall.
stuck with the kid? I love my
I
kid.
know,
You were
well, you
stuck
know what
with
I'm
them.
saying.
I was
so-
just happy to be
All
away
right,
from you.
But that's what. But anyway, did we have a great time? Man, we had a ball, and the Hilton Hawaiian Village. They treated us. I mean, like Alibaba. It
and the
was
party thieves.
fantastic.
Oh, that sounds
and
great.
folks. I know I do the commercials for the Hilton Hawaiian Village, but
no.
plus me, plus. If you're going to go to Hawaii, you got to stay there. I mean, I tell you all about the pools and the wonderful places. And speaking of Camp Penguin for the kids, Nancy got up every morning at 1:15. They fed the penguins.
And I got
Really?
to pet them.
So there's actual penguins at Camp
Oh,
Penguin.
God,
Well,
you got
there's-
everything.
It's
Let
not
me
just a
ex-
clever name.
I thought it was a clever name for the kids.
Well, it is
Yeah.
a clever name for the kids, and they have a lot of activities.
Sure.
But they actually have a penguin habitat.
Oh, how cool.
And they explain everything about the penguins, and they give you their names. And
Kids must love that.
I have to give a shout out to the 26-year-old little penguin. 26. He is the oldest one. He was born there. He's the oldest one. And he wears little booties on his little flippers, little black
Yeah,
ones.
I thought it was my nun from 6th grade, but anyway, yeah, but it was really, really
But he's
cool.
got these little things on, and I asked him what they were. Of course, I have to know. And that's because he has penguin arthritis.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we had dinner at the Valley Steakhouse.
Oh, it was delicious.
I mean, look, for a hotel, usually
Oh.
hotel food is,
Yeah,
We
sure.
could go on for days.
blew me
about
away.
this.
I'm telling you.
Well, they have a whole bunch of restaurants on the property.
And we
Tons.
ate at all of them.
wow.
They don't-
Wow.
We'll
My-
tell you about it
My
when
stomach is its judge.
when we come back from the break.
Absolutely, guys. Today is your show. Give us a call, 800-336-2225. We're taking your calls. We're answering emails, 800-336-2225. To get on your show, the PM Show with Larry and Nancy Manetti. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, folks. This is Larry Manetti. And many of you out there suffer from skin problems. Well, I've been telling you for months how to solve that problem. It's called Herpanicin. It's the most unique and effective formula on the market. It cleans your skin from the inside out. It gets rid of all kinds of acne on your back, your neck, your face, so you can feel and you could look like a movie star. Herpantocin is a natural supplement. It was created by Dr. Wayne Diamond and his staff, and trust me, this really works. I've been on these supplements for over a year now and never had a problem. There is no reason in the world to wake up and be afraid to look in the mirror. You trust Larry. Just try it. Call 888-467-4200. 888-467-4200.
Welcome back, everybody. It is the PM Show with Larry and Nancy Manetti. Guys, don't forget, we'll link with your link to the movies coming up later this hour. Will, what are we talking about today?
We're going to be talking about the #1 movie in America, The Purge, surprise #1 movie in America, and also The Internship, the Vince Vaughn, Owen Wilson comedy.
Very cool. Yeah, we got a good lineup. Now, Nancy, I heard you finally saw the first Hangover movie after all this time.
I did. I saw it on the plane coming back. It was very funny.
So are you looking forward to seeing part 2 and 3
No.
now?
Yeah, avoid. You've
No.
seen the best of them. You've seen the best
No,
of them.
I understand that from you guys, but the other movie I saw, which you got to go get the video on,
Okay.
is The Beasts of the Southern Wild.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
Oh,
good one.
my goodness. It is fabulous. And for people that don't know, the little girl that stars in it was not an actress. She was a local. And the man who plays her father was the baker in town. He had his own little bakery. And because the girl had no rapport with the actors they brought in, she had this wonderful rapport with this baker guy. So they said, "Would you come in?" And he went, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And they ended up starring in this film. It will just make you cry and laugh, and it's wonderful.
The father was terrific in that. And he did. I mean,
Phenomenal.
the little girl got nominated for an Oscar, and I thought he didn't get enough credit for how good he
didn't.
was.
He didn't. But it's just a beautiful, beautiful film. So this Beast of the Southern Wild, you should go and see that. It's just enchanting.
I just added it to my playlist right now. So.
Oh, well, that made my day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nancy.
That's all right. It was wonderful.
We are taking your emails, guys. Send us an email at, are we doing it to lmanetti at crni.net? Is that how
Sure,
we're doing
why
it?
not?
Okay, yeah. Send them to lmanetti at crni.net or The Real Larry Manetti at Facebook. So just look up The Real Larry Manetti or go to larrymanetti.com. You can also send messages there and buy the book.
Yes,
More
that's
important.
the only place you can
Yes.
buy Aloha Magnum.
Absolutely, guys.
And it's a fantastic book. Plus, it has tons of recipes in it.
I want to get to some of these, Nancy, because I think these are pretty interesting.
Yeah.
What are those?
let's do
the
it.
recipes or the emails?
Both.
Ah.
Yeah, we got one from Kelly Chadwick. Kelly Chadwick asking you, Larry, is there a favorite episode you have from the series? Mine will always be Death and Taxes from season 7.
Well, Death and Taxes was an extremely great show. and
Yeah.
I do remember it. Yeah, I mean, they were all in my heart. But I think, let's see, the Christmas show was one of my favorite. Nancy's shaking her head, but that was a show that was just us, just the guys with no guest stars. We were on an island, and we got to act and really show our stuff, and we had a ball. And the other one was my little sister. And another one where I can't remember the name was where
Computer date.
Computer date and my wife was in. And I don't know, I got a
Now,
bunch
what about the one where Magnum, do you find him in that little raft out in the ocean? You almost get eaten by a
that
shark.
was not one of my favorites. No, because I had to dive into the ocean. No. But we had a good time. And listen, I don't think there was a show that I displeased. So.
No, I agree with you, Larry. I enjoyed every single episode.
No, thank you.
Absolutely. One here from Mike Koski. Mike Koski saying Magnum PI, the show that never ends, one of the best shows ever, and Larry Manetti, one of the best performers ever.
Thank you. Thanks,
From
Mike.
Koski.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, so they keep sending them in, guys. I got another one here. This one, Melissa Smith Beard says that she's sitting here watching Magnum PI, the episode that you won $1 million.
Oh, fun episode. Yeah, I remember that. I could see myself jumping up and down.
Her 12-year-old son loves the show and has been watching it every day since she found it on Netflix. Of course, you can catch up on on all the episodes there. He's on season 6, episode 20.
Wow.
I don't know what it is about the show that appeals to a 12-year-old. I'll tell you, I was watching it when I was 12 years old. I love that show. He loves it. I can't find the real Tom Selleck, so I wrote you to share our story and let you know that after all these years, you still have young fans. Take care, Melissa.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
That
That's
is so
right.
nice. He's got more generations than you can shake a stick at.
We were just phoned this morning, and they wanted Nancy and I to come to Frankfurt, Germany.
Oh, wow.
To make an appearance. So
Are you going?
I don't know. I don't know if I could do it.
Bravo. Yeah.
You know, but hey, listen, I respect that. I love it, and it's fun. And we work hard. Like on this radio show, we work hard to get, everything up to date and get people that people love on every week.
Absolutely.
And we want to make the world happy, especially, and the guy said that he was aware of the radio show in Frankfurt. So
Well, you have a lot of German fans. We sell
Yeah.
a lot of books to Germany.
I was going to say, we've had people call from there. I know there have been tons of emails from Germany.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
following in Germany.
Well, check this out. Around the world, here's one from Italy.
Wow.
This is Larry Bertoldi. Oh, I'm sorry, Vittoria Bertoldi. Hi, Larry. I'm Italian and I'm 15 years old. So again, we're appealing to this
Wow.
younger generation. I want to tell you that I think you're a brilliant actor and I love your character of Rick in Magnum P.I. I've also read your book and it's really a masterpiece. Hoping an answer. Love, Vittoria.
thank you, Victoria.
Wow, you're still.
That's really nice.
It's amazing the fans.
Well, you know what's so great about today, in the world we live in today, you can, because of things like Netflix and the internet,
Yeah.
you can watch
Exactly.
anything from any time, and everybody could experience shows from before they were born. It's great.
I watched television when we got back, and I saw Me television.
Oh yeah, Me TV.
They got shows on that are antiques, and I think it's great because it gives all these actors that thought they were dead and buried a chance to be revived. And I saw this morning, believe it or not, Naked City.
Oh,
There's
what a
8
great
million
show.
stories in the Naked City.
That's a
So,
great show.
Yeah, but they were fabulous, and they're bringing all these things back.
Yeah.
So
I got to tell you, there's something about that heyday of TV that we just haven't been able to recapture. Maybe some stories, like Hawaii Five-0 is really great. That's a great show.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're talking about an era when you had I used to watch Matlock. I was 13, 14
Great
years
show.
old. And I used to watch Matlock.
When I
loved
was young,
Matlock.
I watched that too.
You know,
love
you
that.
have to remember that those were simpler times then. I mean, we didn't know it at the time. But everything was an instant gratification.
No.
And, that was times when your family would gather around the TV and watch television. Today, nobody sits together. Nobody has dinner together. Nobody watches the same thing.
Yeah.
No, that's right. That's right.
It's Netflix, it's internet, it's this,
Yeah.
it's that. So those were days when family was important, and like Sunday night was the Ed Sullivan show and Carol Burnett show and all of that.
Well, it's weird how, with the times, having more choices is sometimes really good, but then there are some negative effects, like you
Very
said.
negative
I think there's
effects.
too many choices.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, I used to watch Murder, She Wrote with my grandmother.
Great show.
Angela
Yeah.
Lansbury.
Well,
I used to love watching
that's
that
our
show.
guest next week. That's Ron Masek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, but the thing is that we all grew up with, and the quote is, "When I was young, I watched ba 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 ba," and when I was young, and I'm
Was
really
that Ba Ba
gonna age-
Black Sheep?
I'm at a really age. When I was a kid, I
There
remember
was only black and white TV
there
too,
was.
right?
I watched a set called Mech. Nowhere are they
What?
found. MECK.
Mech. Is it a military thing?
No, I don't know. It's probably made by two chipmunks in a garage. But I was living in a one room apartment with my mother and father, and I remember I used to watch I Remember Mama.
Oh, I love that show.
This was 1952.
Yeah, I was a year old, but I was very bright for my age.
So I mean that was, and I remember Milton Berle. I mean, we all have memories.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, absolutely. Guys, stick around. More great stuff coming up. We are taking your phone calls at 800-336-2225. 800-336-2225. I got a ton of emails to get through here, guys. I know for all you that have been writing us emails and just waiting for us to read your email on air. Today, I think that might actually happen. So stick around. More great stuff coming up here on the PM Show with Larry and Nancy Manetti. We'll be back right after this.
Attention business owners, if your company is having trouble paying its bills, there are many ways your creditors can hurt you. They start by calling you at work, then at home. Then they call other family members that guaranteed payment. They can sue you, take your assets, freeze your bank accounts, and threaten your very way of life. If you don't handle these matters properly, you could lose everything. The good news is that you don't have to live like this anymore. Corporate Turnaround has helped thousands of small business owners reduce their debts and buy them the time they needed to pay their creditors. Rated A+ by the Better Business Bureau, Corporate Turnaround will immediately go to work handling your most difficult debts and keep your creditors from putting you out of business. The call is free and so is our consultation. That's right, we'll provide you with expert advice right now absolutely for free as part of this special radio promotion. Visit us now at profitfromdebt.com or call 1-800-505-3894. 1-800-505-3894. 1-800-505-3894.
Hi, this is Larry Manetti. I played Rick on Magnum PI. This winter, you've got to escape to Hawaii and stay at the Hilton Hawaiian Village Waikiki Beach Resort. Come lounge by your choice of 5 beautiful sparkling swimming pools. Surf or swim on Waikiki's whitest white sandy beach. Enjoy water sports at Duke Kahanamoku Lagoon. Visit the shops. Dine at any one of Hilton Hawaiian Village's favorite restaurants and watch awesome fireworks on Friday nights. Hilton Hawaiian Village is Waikiki's only true destination resort. With more of everything, folks, book today at HiltonHawaiianVillage.com or see your travel agency. And don't forget to say, Rick sent me.
It's a fact. You can make thousands of dollars flipping houses. Discover the secret house flipping formula from Dave and Pete, the stars of A&E's #1 hit show, Flipping Boston, for free.
Hi, it's Pete and Dave. We're giving you our flipping formula for free. It's what we use to find the right house, flip it fast, and get paid.
It's time to stop just talking about flipping houses and start doing it. Now is one of the best times in history. USA Today reported that you can make thousands of dollars in profit flipping houses.
In New York City, the average profit was over 118 grand. Omaha, it's over 71,000 bucks. Lake Havasu, Arizona, the profit per flip was $87,000.
And we're going to show you how we do it for free. Stop dreaming. The houses are there. The opportunity will never be better. And for a limited time, the flipping formula is free.
Call now, 800-326-1740 for your free Flipping Formula Strategy Guide DVDs. Just pay processing. That's 800-326-1740. 800-326-1740.
Welcome back, everybody. It is the PM Show with Larry and Nancy Manetti. Taking your emails, answering your phone calls at 800-336-2225. 800-336-2225. Last segment, of course, reading some of your emails and talking about this great trip to Hawaii that Larry and Nancy shared, staying at the Hilton Hawaiian Village Resort and Spa Hotel. Absolutely memorable experience, it sounds like.
Fantastic. And we got to
Phenomenal.
see, what was the name of that? King's Bakery, the greatest Hawaiian bread.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
And
Who doesn't love that King's Hawaiian bread?
But you know,
It's the
I've been
best.
eating this stuff for years before I ever went to Hawaii.
Oh, yeah, same here.
Yeah.
I've had
It's,
King's Hawaiian bread, those little
have
rolls.
you ever had that,
They're
Will?
delicious.
Yeah, no, I've had it. They get it. They're putting it on a lot of sandwiches now. Like different, like you see commercials for like
Yeah.
Arby's
Well,
and
that's
stuff like
good.
that. They're all
So
putting.
good.
And now
Yeah.
they carry it in Ralph's. I don't know if they have Ralph's all over the world, but they do in Los
Well,
Angeles.
it's Kroger.
Yeah.
Well, they got
Ralph's
it
is owned by
everywhere.
Kroger.
I can get any grocery
Anyway,
store,
listen,
so.
off to another street. I
Yeah.
just want to tell everybody, James Darren, the actor and singer, appears.
Moondoggy.
Yeah, he appears this week at South Point Casino and Hotel in Las Vegas on the 14th and 15th. The show starts at 7:30. That's South Point Casino and Hotel in Las Vegas, Nev. James Darren, good friend, great entertainer. And if you like seeing Frank and Steve Lawrence and all those guys, this is right in the realm.
Very cool. Yeah, legendary Jimmy Darren. Now, guys, emails here. I got one here from Scott Smith. was reminiscing about the chance of golf that he had with you at La Costa, reminiscing and having great memories.
Yeah, well, I shot a pretty good stick in them days. But too bad I haven't played golf in quite a while. But, Scott, thank you.
Yeah, it is
Enjoyed
too
it.
bad.
Also, one here from Brian Robinson. Great job on 5-0. Looking forward to seeing more of Nicky the Kid DeMarco.
Aw,
that'll be
that's so cute.
Well, they tell me that I'm going to be back, and hopefully they said that the first one will be Carol Burnett and I. So.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, that'll be great. Yeah.
You got to have Nicky the Kid back. Why establish that
Gotta
guy
have
and then not?
Yeah.
Gotta
Then
have
you
the
keep him going.
kid. Speaking of kids, hi Cahill, hi Dennis, hi Cece. Love you, mean
Yeah,
it.
those are our Chicago babies.
You know, of course, Larry, you've been a real busy guy. You know, you had the Hollywood show this last January, and Janine Miller was there to join you. Janine says it was great to see you and Roger at the Hollywood show in January. You both were very nice and made it the weekend quite special. Sending my best. That was from Janine Miller.
Thank you, Janine.
People are so nice.
She included actually a picture here with you and Roger Mosley.
Oh, yeah, neat.
Camera. Yeah, there's Janine.
Oh,
Nice
God,
lady.
I have to lose weight again. Every time I see a picture, I have to go on a diet.
You
good
got to
old-
cut back on that King's bread.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's part of a diet. Everything I love, I can't eat. Pasta.
No.
Everything that's
Bread.
great. Yeah,
You can
anything
eat
that.
it. You can eat it. You just can't eat a pound of pasta at a time.
The only time you could eat is if you're going to the chair. They give you the last thing. Your last meal is what?
Well, let me make that wish come true.
You're not going to lose weight in a box. What? Yeah.
I got a fan letter here from. Let's see, who's this from? Doesn't have a name on this one. I'll read it anyways.
Claude Rains.
There
Who
we go.
are you?
Claude Rains
Yeah.
just saw the episode Murder by Night where Larry plays a flim-flamming preacher. I forgot how much fun those episodes were. Eye of the Redeemer. Another fave of mine was when Larry was dressed up for Gilbert and Sullivan. Does this make any sense?
Oh yes, he sang the geisha
I am the
girl.
Pirate's King.
No,
I could do anything.
no, he
Oh,
was
I
a
sang
geisha
that
girl.
Mikado or
The Mikado, yeah.
Oh, interesting. I think people have memories of the show that you don't even have.
Yeah, I forgot. You know, I mean, I remember doing that because I was dressed as a geisha girl.
You made a pretty cute one too.
Yeah,
I
thanks. It
gotta
was
say.
Well,
very
I-
embarrassing.
I got to see that episode.
Oh,
I got to go back and see
hysterical.
that.
And
funny.
it was, I looked like Dean Martin chasing Jerry Lewis in that show.
Oh, it's cute.
Ken Haney letting you know Mr. Manetti, he's a former Marine and a retired cop, and Magnum used to be his favorite show. What do you mean used to, buddy? My wife and I watched it all the time and have it on DVD. Well, I guess he's still a fan. And you were great as Rick. We're looking forward to seeing you on 5-0 Semper Fi.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Ken Haney. Yeah.
Thanks, Ken.
Yeah, so good stuff. A lot of fans. And, of course, sending pictures, I believe, is this one here of Lieutenant Boyle, of course, from Black Sheep Squadron.
Bobby
Black
Boyle.
Sheep.
Bobby Boyle.
Yep, there he is.
Looks
there
like
in the
I'm
cockpit.
seasick. Air sick.
Now, did you have to get in any actual airplane and fly?
I did once.
One time.
Just once. That was it.
And this must have been the after
And
shot, huh?
I didn't let go of my parachute.
Did Conrad, was he
Oh,
piloting the
Conrad.
plane?
Conrad was nuts. Conrad, if I can remember correctly,
Well,
I
Conrad
think
stole one of the planes
he
once.
stole one. He started the plane, and
Yeah.
we all looked up, and there's Conrad in this.
Flying around.
I think it was a Kate. That was a training plane. It was
It was a
going.
Corsair.
brrr,
Yeah.
And didn't he go up and he couldn't fly?
Yeah, then he couldn't get back
He
down.
couldn't get back down, and they had to instruct him how to land. Oh,
Yeah, he
God.
did know how to land.
We don't want to get into those days.
Guys, stick around. More great stuff.
Want to know what the
coming up.
insurance was on that program?
Yeah, no kidding.
And
After
whatever
that
it was,
stunt.
it went up.
Guys, to give us a call, 800-336-2225. We'll be back right after this.
There are 3 letters in the alphabet that strike terror in most of us. These are the 3 letters you need to avoid at all costs. IRS. If the IRS is coming after you for $15,000 or more in back taxes, you don't want to fight them alone. You need the help of the tax resolution experts at U.S. Tax Relief. They've helped thousands of people like you eliminate up to 85% of their delinquent taxes. If you qualify, U.S. Tax Relief can settle your tax debts for less than you owe, remove penalties and interest, and protect you from bank levies and garnishments. If you owe the IRS at least $15,000 in back taxes, call U.S. Tax Relief now for a free consultation and see how much money they can save you. Call 800-649-0142. 800-649-0142. 800-649-0142. That's 800-649-0142.
Hi, I'm Larry Manetti from Magnum PI. Remember me? I played Rick. And over the years, I've been asked so many times to republish my book, Aloha Magnum, which is a 5-star hit. Well, folks, I did it. If you want to see the behind-the-scenes episodes and all the naughty things that went on Magnum PI, you go to the internet and punch up LarryManetti.com, and Aloha Magnum is there at your reach. I thank you for your loyalty. Take care, folks.
Do you own a car you no longer want and you don't have the time or energy to sell it? Donate your car to Heritage for the Blind. Your donation is tax deductible and your car will be towed away for free. Call 800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, trucks, vans, and boats. It doesn't matter if your vehicle runs or not. Call now. Your donation will help those in need. Heritage for the Blind is a non-profit organization that helps the visually impaired live fuller lives. Call now to donate your car. And as a special thank you, you'll receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to over 50 locations. Call Heritage for the Blind right now. Call 800-785-9618. Donating is easy. It's tax deductible, and your vehicle is towed away for free. Plus, you'll get a free vacation voucher by donating. Call 800-785-9618. That's 1-800-785-9618.
Life is extraordinary, and since 1935, GNC has offered everything you need to achieve your goals. From our more than 30 customized VitaPack programs to a full array of sports nutrition products. Become a GNC VIP by joining our new Member Price program. Join for free and start saving up to 50% off every item every day. Invest in your health now and you'll profit for life. Let our experts get you started today. Every day counts. Respect yourself. GNC. Live well.
Jay Farner here with Quicken Loans. Here are 2 simple words that should make you reconsider waiting to buy a home. Buying power. Let's say you can afford a monthly mortgage payment, including principal and interest, of around $1,350. With today's rate on a 30-year fixed mortgage of 3.5%, APR 3.65%, that payment could support a $300,000 mortgage. But if you wait and rates tick up to around 6%, that same $1,350 mortgage payment, including principal and interest, may only be able to support a $225,000 mortgage. That's $75,000 worth of home that you're missing out on by waiting. That's buying power. And for 3 years in a row now, J.D. Power & Associates has ranked Quicken Loans highest in the nation in customer satisfaction for primary mortgage origination. Give Quicken Loans a call today at 800-QUICKEN or go to QuickenLoans.com and maximize your buying power.
For J.D. Power & Associates award information, visit jdpower.com. Payment example excludes taxes and insurance calls. For cost information, equal housing lender license in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
Welcome back, everybody. It is the PM Show with Larry and Nancy Manetti. We are taking your phone calls, guys. 800-336-2225. 800-336.
Froggy wants to know why little froggies aren't calling him.
Well, we got a little froggy calling him. We got our good buddy Gary from Michigan on the line. Gary, how's it going, my man?
Oh, just doing great. And hey, Larry. Hey, Nancy. How are you?
I'm good.
Gary.
How are you?
Oh, I'm blessed as blessed can be. While you were on vacation, I just sent you 40 pictures of a daytime soap diva named Anna Lee from General Hospital, who passed away about 9 years ago. I asked Jacqueline Zeman a question, and believe it or not, she had a pretty good memory on that show, GH. I mean, all the years that's run, and it turned 50 this year.
Oh, wow.
Great.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Anyways, I've got a question for you. Besides, this Friday, as you know, Marla Gibbs is having another birthday, which is her 82nd. Let me ask you this. How did you get to be friends with her?
Marla Gibbs?
Yeah.
You know what? I respect her very, very much as an actress, but I don't think I ever met her.
You don't? Well,
No.
I've got a better question. Now, when you went to Hawaii, did you always take a plane while shooting Magnum PI with Tom Selleck?
Well, once I flew there with my arms, but I got very tired, and a big swan had to save me.
There's no other way to get there.
It's the only way to get there. But you know what? Being
no,
that
you can go on a boat.
You take a cruise ship. There you go.
Being that I'm very frightened of water, the last thing I would do is get on a boat. And quite honestly, the flights today, Gary, going to Hawaii are absolutely wonderful, no matter what class you're in. Believe me, and I flew coach a couple of years ago, and I was amazed. And we flew Delta this time. I've flown Hawaiian Airline, and they're all wonderful. And today they're cheap. I think I paid like $900 for first class.
For both you guys?
For first class. But, I mean, listen, the majority of the world goes coach, and they're wonderful. The food's good. The flight goes fast. So, I mean, I just love that place. I highly recommend it. Save your nickels and dimes, and that's the place to go.
Thank you.
All right, Gary. Thanks for calling in, buddy. All right, regular caller,
Well,
Gary.
you take it easy, and I've got some pictures to send to you from James Best.
Oh, awesome. Roscoe P. Coltrane.
Thank you.
All right.
I never watched the show.
Take care. Bye.
Bye. You know what I love about the flight over to Hawaii, Larry, is that you actually, because you're coming from the mainland, you gain a couple hours.
Yeah,
you gain 3 hours.
Yeah, so you actually, it ends up being like a 2-hour flight when it's really a 5-hour flight.
Well, it depends where you're coming from.
Well,
I
that's
mean, you
true.
could
Yeah,
lose, you gain 6 hours.
Yeah.
You're still on a plane for 5 hours.
That's
But
true.
let me tell you what the deal is. And I've made this trip, I can't tell you how many times. But you get on the plane, you sit down, they say, you don't even put your seatbelt on. Hi, would you like a Mai Tai?
Yes, I would,
You want
please.
to cook a
Thank you.
poo-poo?
I take a
The
poo-poo.
flight to Hawaii sounds a lot nicer than my flight to New York all the
forget it.
time.
There's no
Hey,
contest.
forget about it.
No, there's no going to New York.
Hey, wait
New
your
York,
turn,
they say,
smart guy.
sit down.
Yeah.
You want a
Smacking
drink?
me
Yeah, well,
around.
here's
You
a
want some
glass of
Peanuts
water.
with an elephant?
Hey, you're lucky if you get toilet paper going to New
Getting
York.
crap thrown at me when I get on the plane to New York.
Yeah, no. Hawaii's great. The Hilton Hawaiian Village. I mean, it's something that is a delight.
We went to so many restaurants there. It was so much fun. We went to Benihana, which was the best meal.
Oh, yeah.
Bali Steakhouse. What's that? Hatsuhana, the best sushi ever.
You know, they have the best Japanese food in Hawaii.
Hatsuhana is the best. And these are all on property at the Hilton
Well,
Hawaiian Village.
maybe aside from actually going to Japan. But
But they're that much closer.
Yeah, they
to
are that
Japan.
much closer.
Just like I find the Japanese food out here in L.A. better than New York because they're that much
they're
closer.
much closer to Japan. That's right. The osmosis. of
That's
that.
very good, Will.
There you go.
Did you ever think that all the fish are from the Pacific Ocean?
No, they're
and
not.
the Pacific Ocean
No, they're
surrounds
not.
Hawaii.
There are fish in the
Yes.
Atlantic Ocean.
There's a couple.
And they
There's
they
a
swim
couple.
from here and they go around Hawaii. They go to Australia and then they come back. Some guy even stuck a little sign on one fish's tail.
Is this going to take long?
No, okay. But anyway, and listen, and don't forget about, they're not even our sponsor, but Paradise Helicopter.
Oh, yeah.
Mamma mia, what a great time.
It is. You should go on their website because they show pictures, aerial views of what they can take you to. It will just blow your
Yeah,
mind.
you see whales. Wow.
Oh, nice.
Actually, I think I saw my
thought that
brother.
was you. On the...
You thought that was my brother, right? Don't say me. I'm not that fat.
You know, I've heard a lot about these helicopter tours, though, and I hear if you really want to see Hawaii,
yeah.
you got to get on those
Yeah, I'm
helicopters.
telling you, I'm not making
You
any.
know, because people go, they spend their whole time on Waikiki Beach or something. That is not Hawaii. It just is not. I mean, the spectacular waterfalls, the volcanoes, it's incredible.
Absolutely.
And the other side of the island is so lush and green because it rains so much. It's like
That's real Hawaii.
yeah, but it's a, what do I want to say, a conglomerate of so many different types of weather just on one island.
Well, you know, it's
phenomenal.
a rainforest. Hawaii's a rainforest, I guess,
Yes,
classified. Yeah.
yes.
Well, it snows on the Big Island. They
Yeah, they
snow
have
ski.
skiing up
Yeah,
there.
they snow ski.
I did not know
I'm
that.
telling you,
Yeah.
guys,
On the
these
big-
islands are phenomenal.
And on the Big Island of Hawaii, they raise cattle, too. In fact, they have cattle on Oahu on the North Shore.
And this is all stuff that, this all escapes me. I didn't know this.
You know, maybe we should start a tour company.
You guys would be great spokespeople for
I'll
the
rent a
Hawaiian
little bus.
Travel Bureau.
Yeah, I'll rent a no.
Yeah.
I'll rent a
Yeah,
bus.
well, please, I got enough coconuts. I don't need it. You know, I mean, it's fun if you go and this Cal Dorm who owns Paradise Helicopter.
Oh, Calvin's wonderful.
Enough job. Anyway, so
Hey, when we come back, we want to mention some celebrity birthdays that are this week.
We got Will Link with the
We got
movie
my
segment,
We got
too.
Will
Yeah.
with the movies.
Oh, there's so much more show coming
Yeah.
up.
and give 'em
you know,
a
you're
number.
right. They do have cattle over there. I saw a couple of your aunts roaming around out in the forest.
Say goodnight, Louise.
We'll be back right after this, guys. Don't forget, you can give us a call at 800-336-2225. 800-336-2225. It is the PM Show with Larry and Nancy Manetti. Coming up next, guys, Will Link with your link to the movies.
Yes, sir.
Hi, this is Joe Mantegna. Every time my Uncle Willie tells me about his service in Patton's Third Army in World War II, I'm reminded of what we owe the U.S. Army. 14 generations of American soldiers who have courageously defended our nation. Their stories represent the best of America and should never be forgotten. Join me to help build the National Museum of the United States Army, a long overdue tribute to all American soldiers. To learn more, visit armyhistory.org.
Hi, this is Larry Manetti. I played Rick on Magnum P.I. This winter, you've got to escape to Hawaii and stay at the Hilton Hawaiian Village Waikiki Beach Resort. Come lounge by your choice of 5 beautiful sparkling swimming pools. Surf or swim on Waikiki's whitest white sandy beach. Enjoy water sports at Duke Kahanamoku Lagoon. Visit the shops. Dine at any one of Hilton Hawaiian Village's favorite restaurants and watch awesome fireworks on Friday nights. Hilton Hawaiian Village is Waikiki's only true destination resort. With more of everything, folks, book today at HiltonHawaiianVillage.com or see your travel agency. And don't forget to say, Rick sent me.
Larry Manetti's favorite deli is Cavaretta's Italian Deli at 22045 Sherman Way in Canoga Park, California. Shop Cavaretta's Italian Deli for cold cuts, homemade cannolis, meatballs, lasagna, marinara sauce, and much, much more. Cavaretta's is open 7 days a week and has been voted the best sandwich shop by Fox 11 Television for 3 years in a row. Cavaretta's Deli in Canoga Park, the same owner, 28 years. Go to cavarettasdeli.com.
And now, with the movie report, here's our own Will Link.
Thank you, everybody. So while you guys were on a beach in Hawaii, I was in a darkened movie theater. But there's no place I'd rather be, in all honesty. And I saw 2 films this week. The first we're going to talk about is The Internship, which is the new Vince Vaughn, Owen Wilson movie. Their first teaming up since Wedding Crashers, which was a very funny film almost 10 years ago. It's hard to believe. And speaking of 10 years ago, the plot of this movie seems like it would have been great 10 years ago. It's 2 down-on-their-luck salesmen who decide to get internships at Google. And the problem with the film is that the jokes are kind of obvious. Like, they're these ageist jokes about how, like, old people don't understand how computers work. And Vince Vaughn doesn't even understand what online means. He keeps saying on the line, which, I mean, it's really obvious kind of
And
jokes.
they work for Google?
Well, they're trying to get a job for Google.
Wow.
I mean, it's like they're 2 guys who barely know what Google is. And, I mean, they're not that out of touch. So that's really what kind of doesn't make sense about the film. And it's not a horrible film, but it's just not funny. It's very bland. Outside of a little cameo by Will Ferrell, I didn't find myself laughing all that much. But there's one interesting thing about it, and a couple of weeks ago we were talking about The Hangover 3 and how terrible it was.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons was that The Hangover 3 is such a mean movie. I got to say, the one thing about this movie, the guys in the movie are really, really nice. They're just like good guys, which, they're trying to help everybody. They're trying to like do their best. It's not snarky, even like Wedding Crashers was. The problem is that's really kind of dull, but it's also oddly refreshing. It's like a weird kind of like, a film about nice people. But at the end of the day, that's not enough to recommend it.
Oh, boy.
So it was a little disappointing because I like those guys.
Yeah,
They're pleasant enough, but, like I said, it's just kind of stale jokes.
Maybe the script was written a long time ago and they just brought it out.
I thought about this, and that was not necessarily the case because the research I did, Vince Vaughn came up with the idea for this movie not that long ago, seeing some report on 60 Minutes about Google.
So who wrote this script?
I know it was directed by Sean Levy. I know Vaughn came up with the story. I'm not sure the screenwriters they brought in.
Wait, let me make a note of that.
Nah, he's a nice guy. He's a friend of mine.
Honestly, they're great. It's just the movie just kind of falls a little flat.
Oh, okay.
And then the surprise #1 movie in America this week was The Purge.
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
This is a movie. It's Ethan Hawke and Lena Headey. It takes place in a not-so-distant future where, in order to cut down on the crime rate and kind of release tension in society, one night a year, the government allows all crime to be legal.
Oh, yeah, I seen the
including
preview.
murder.
Oh, yeah, everything.
goodness.
Everything's out there, yeah.
Wow.
And it's a really fascinating premise. And the film works best when it's exploring, like, the implications of this. And there's a brief debate in the film about whether the purge is just a way to, like, keep poor people down because they can't afford the security that the rich can.
And that's what it's really all about, is these people holing up inside their homes with like
their
this
big
advanced security system.
But one family, the Sandin family, Ethan Hawke being the patriarch, I guess, of that family, their night on lockdown doesn't go as expected when their young son sees this guy outside who's being hunted by people. This innocent guy is being hunted by people, and he lets them in.
Oh, boy.
And he lets the guy in, and now these other people want to come in and basically kill the whole family.
Mayhem ensues.
And that's where it deals with, like, these really interesting moral issues about, like, what's right. Do we have to look out for these strangers as much as we look out for our family, and all these interesting things. The problem is that it does de-evolve into like a home invasion film.
Oh.
But I got to admit, the scenes were still tense, and the choices that the characters make and the performances, particularly by Lena Headey, who I'm a big fan of from Game of Thrones, are really interesting. So I was surprised. I expected going in that it'd be a little shaky. I actually really enjoyed it and give it a thumbs up.
Now, Ethan Hawke, of course, one of my favorite tough guy actors when he has that opportunity. Does he have an opportunity to be a tough guy in this movie?
He's got some pretty action-packed scenes later in the film. And that one surprised me. And it was only a $3 million budget, and it made $34 million this weekend.
Unbelievable.
So they've already greenlit the sequel.
Really?
Which I hope kind of explores more overall in society.
Yeah, very cool.
That gives everybody a chance. I like that.
And one other thing I just want to plug real quick, also while you were away, I got to attend an amazing event, which is going to be airing on TNT Saturday night. It was the AFI Lifetime Achievement Tribute to Mel Brooks.
Oh, wow.
I was lucky enough to be in the audience for that.
Legendary.
And you got to tune into this event. It's hysterical.
Terrific talent. Nice guy.
Hysterical. These are the people you're going to see at the event. Martin Short, Billy Crystal, Conan O'Brien, Sarah Silverman, Larry David, Cloris Leachman, Carl Reiner, Robert De Niro, Morgan Freeman, Martin Scorsese. They're all going to be there.
Oh, wow.
You got to tune in. It's really hysterical.
When is this on?
It's this Saturday night. June 15th.
I won't miss
What
that.
channel?
TNT.
Oh, I'm watching that. Thank you, Will.
Awesome,
Oh, that
Will.
sounds great.
When
Great
we come
report.
back, I want
Yes.
to tell everybody about Herpanison.
Absolutely, guys. When we come back, we're also taking your last calls. This is it. Last segment of the PM Show with Larry and Nancy Manetti. Give us a call, 800-336-2225, 800-336-2225. But fear not, if you don't get a call in, send us an email at lmanetti@crni.net. That's lmanetti@crni.net. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, folks. This is Larry Manetti. And many of you out there suffer from skin problems. Well, I've been telling you for months how to solve that problem. It's called Herpanison. It's the most unique and effective formula on the market. It cleans your skin from the inside out. It gets rid of all kinds of acne on your back, your neck, your face, so you can feel and you could look like a movie star. Herpanison is a natural supplement. It was created by Dr. Wayne Diamond and his staff, and trust me, this really works. I've been on these supplements for over a year now and never had a problem. There is no reason in the world to wake up and be afraid to look in the mirror. You trust Larry. Just try it. Call 888-467-4200. 888-467-4200.
Hi, I'm Marcia Cross. It starts with a wish, and with your help, it can end with a cure. Prostate cancer affects more than 2 million American men today. When you choose the Safeway Foundation's reusable bag, you are supporting vital research toward a cure. So I can think of 4 good reasons to pick up this bag: your husband, your brother, your dad, your grandfather. To learn more about how you can help, go to SafewayFoundation.org.
Whether it's a serious fall, fire danger, or other type of home emergency, Life Alert is there for you. The company with its slogan, "Help, I've fallen and I can't get up," protects its members. Here are some of them.
When you have a heart attack like I did and there's no one there, Life Alert was there for me.
Having a secure feeling through Life Alert is ideal.
My independence is possible because of it.
Now, Life Alert can also protect you in a fire emergency with a system that automatically notifies our monitoring center.
Thanks to Life Alert, you can live alone without ever being alone.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-814-4041. That's 1-800-814-4041. Call now, 1-800-814-4041. For a free brochure, call 1-800-814-4041. 1-800-814-4041.
Hi, folks. Fred Dreyer here for Regenix. This September will mark my 7th year as a Regenix client. 7 years, and I could not be more satisfied. Why, you ask? Because they took the time to analyze, explain, and teach me what was specifically happening to my hair and scalp, and in doing so, gave me a reasonable expectation for positive results. If you have hair and scalp issues, there's only one place for you. Pick up the phone and dial 1-800-REGENIX or go to Regenix.com.
Yes, we have a Candy Crush victory in studio here, Nancy Manetti. Very good, Nancy. Congratulations. I know sometimes stress can really get to you, Larry. I know
That's
stress
right,
gets to
yeah.
me, and you know what happens when I get stressed out?
You break out.
I break out. I got a little zit on my neck right here, if you notice.
No,
What can I do about this?
I think you should get a leech to suck on it for a while. No, but the bottom line is, folks, Herpanison. I'm not going to go into a whole detail. If you got any blemishes, if you're unhappy when you get up in the morning and look in the mirror, call Herpanison, 888-467-4200. This stuff really works. I've been telling you this for over a year. 888-467-4200. And aloha
All right, now, Larry, that won't burn my skin like those other topical applications I've been using, will it?
No, this
Okay,
cleans this cleans from the inside and cleans your blood, and that's where this horrible disease comes from. And the rest of the products all dry your skin up. It's a topical stuff. It doesn't clear it up. This clears it up. This makes it go away.
Yeah, the others are a Band-Aid.
Yeah, I mean, the
That's
other
it.
ones, I hate to say it, but it's buffalo chips.
Well, not only that, too, Larry, if you look at the ingredients, the stuff in there is good for you anyways.
all
Even if,
natural.
once it clears up, you
Hey,
still
listen,
take it. It's good for you.
A doctor designed this because I think somebody in his family suffered from it, and I'm not mistaken.
Dr.
He
Wayne
did.
Diamond.
So, yeah, Wayne
Dr.
Diamond.
Wayne
So,
Diamond,
you know, it's like Salk vaccine. The guy said, we got to cure this for the world. And
All right. That's her Panacin. Yeah, definitely. Be sure to check it out.
Thank you.
We have some celebrity birthdays, Nancy.
We do. Larry, do you have a belated birthday?
Oh, yeah. Belated birthday to Nancy Sinatra and James Darren on June the 8th.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
And June the 9th was Johnny Depp's birthday. He was 50.
That's hard to believe.
I know. And
He must have made a deal with the devil. The guy looks like he's in his 30s. It's unbelievable.
our good friend Andrew Stevens' birthday, Elizabeth Hurley, Jean Triplehorn. And today is the 11th, I think,
Yes.
when we're doing the show. And wonderful actor Gene Wilder.
Oh, good old Gene.
And my favorite, Dr. House, Hugh Laurie.
Oh, yeah.
Hugh Laurie.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
I was
And
amazed
actor
when I heard him talk
Sean-
like this.
Yeah, I know. Wasn't that funny?
That's not how you talk, Dr. House.
And little Shia LaBeouf is only 27. He's
Shia
a baba.
I have ties older than that.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow is Vic Damone, one of the greatest
Great
throats
crooner.
of our time.
Oh, Richard Sherman. He wrote all those great Disney tunes, if you don't
Yes.
remember.
Yeah.
What's the...
M-I-C-K-U-I-M-O-U-S.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. He did all that stuff.
Can you spell that?
Hey, man, if you can't talk English, we don't want chit-chat. Go ahead.
Also, Jim Neighbors' birthday
Oh,
is,
Jim Neighbors,
is the 12th.
Hawaii boy.
No,
Hawaii
weren't you
boy.
friends with Jim Neighbors?
Yeah, still
Yeah,
am.
very
Yeah.
close to Carol Burnett.
You used to play
too.
football with that guy, didn't you?
Yeah.
I don't want to go there, Larry.
Yeah, I used to.
And Tim Allen's birthday is coming. Wonderful Ali Sheedy.
Oh, yeah.
Love her.
Yeah.
And the Olsen twins, Mary Kate and Ashley.
All right, yeah.
They're going to be a big 27, too. So Marla
getting
Gibb and Courtney Cox. And my favorite of all time, if anybody watched the Tonys, Neil Patrick Harris.
What a great show.
He's
Yeah.
always great. He's hosting the Emmys too.
He's one of the
You have any-
greatest talents of our time.
Can I throw in a self-serving
Yeah.
birthday?
Yes.
My birthday is Saturday.
Today's your birthday?
A Saturday, June 15th.
Hey, hooray.
Hey, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Very
Oh,
good.
no.
Well, we're happy to hear that, Will. And for all the listeners out there, this one goes out to Will Link.
Put another candle on my birthday cake. We're gonna bake a birthday
Wow, it's all I ever
cake.
wanted.
Put another candle on my birthday cake. I'm another year old today. I'm gonna have a party with my birthday cake. Come on and take some birthday cake. Put another candle on my birthday cake. I'm another year old today. We'll have some pie.
That's it, guys.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Will. Guys, stick around. More great CRM programming coming up. And don't forget to meet us here, same time next week, right here on the PM Show with Larry and Nancy
Sleep
Manetti.
warm. We love you all.
Which is most appropriate because that was your theme.
Are you tired of hearing your favorite talk radio show sound like this?